Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. Monday night prime time is underway. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
He was a comeback story that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. But he paired with head coach Kevin O'Connell, threw a whole bunch of touchdowns in Minnesota. Remember, Kate, he was an MVP frontrunner early last season. Exactly why the Seahawks targeted him, wanted him, now have him in the fold.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Charbonnet. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Marcus Epps making the play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Darnold. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This is Cox. That's Cox. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, Brock, a loss of yards, as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 13. Shoots another one. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, in this drive, it's already into enemy territory. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier. The tight end gets it on the fake. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right. throwing here. Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Man in motion out of the slot. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So first down from the 41. Here's Darnold to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Darnold.
At the 48-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. It's on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick...
Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Shoves one away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's White on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2. They toss it right. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Eagles 25, Seahawks 8.
Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not play fake, Darnold. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Ooh, Mike McDonald not liking what he saw. The challenge flags hit the field. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Mike McDonald pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field stands. 2nd and 10, Darnold. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Walker running to the right. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold off the play action. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10, Darnold. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Darnold now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of knocking the ball loose.
Pickup of 2 here, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Throwing on 1st, here's Darnold. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Has it down close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Oh, they're trying it with the toss, right side. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off. To throw, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Darnold. Has him on a quick hitter. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. Throwing off the play fake. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The